While my fiance was working, I went out and explored her neighborhood. For the fun of exploring, I purposely got lost. I came across this park I once explored with my fiance. This beautiful and very clean stream is located right on Route 66, which is called Jeju Expressway. There were plenty of fish, but I was mostly focused on the avian life. These ramps were built into the staircases to allow bike riders to have easy access to the park. Many of the rivers and streams that are found in Seoul have these stones. They allow you to get from one side of the stream to the other. I love putting my new GoPro Hero 6 to a water test. Korea has these exercise machines installed in every park for anyone to use. Some may fear getting lost in a large city, but in Seoul it's the best thing you can do. While urgently looking for a bathroom from all this walking, I came across what I think is called Mangwon Market. I believe these are called olive flounders or halibut. It is a lot of fun to explore these markets because you get so immersed in their variety of foods and odors. Do not pass these sweet shops without going inside and taking a look. They are totally worth it. It was hard for me to find a bathroom since I can't read all the signs in Korean yet, as I'm still a beginner, but you can't mistake the man and woman sign. I set up camp at a Starbucks to do my homework, however the Wi-Fi just didn't seem to want to work with my laptop. So I moved over to Tom and Tom's Cafe, which was across the street. She told me earlier in the day that she wanted to take me to a market that she wanted to show me. Turns out it was the same market that I was at earlier, but I didn't realize it until weeks later when I was rewatching my video. I could not believe that one of these stands in this market actually had a small eating area in the back of its shop. Talk about efficient. The next day, we went to Gimpo Airport and flew to one of our favorite destinations, Jeju Island. It is a small airport, so it wasn't a very long walk to get to the car rental bus that was coming to pick us up. No matter where you go on Jeju Island, even in a parking lot, there's always a great view. Many of the buildings are built with lava stone, which is very common on Jeju. We were starving after that flight and getting the rental car, so we went to this noodle restaurant. This meal was a lot bigger than we anticipated, but I was more than happy to dig into it. Next to the Jeju airport is probably the only casino that I know of in South Korea. We did a little shopping at E-Mart, then headed to our resort. The resort was built with horse jockeys in mind. There was a large, beautiful walk-in shower, a large sink, and one of my favorites, an electric toilet. It had a good-sized TV, a refrigerator, a large sink, and a nice wicker set on the back patio. My fiance had been to this resort before, and she told me that the owner's cat liked to camp outside of guest rooms on the porch. We had breakfast and checked out the resort's unique style. It's usually very windy on Jeju Island. They have a horse race track, a field for playing horse polo, and of course stables in the background. These unusual statues can be found everywhere on Jeju Island. Getting from point A to point B can be quite a drive on Jeju Island as everything is very far apart. There won't be any shortage of scenery though. But you have to be careful on Jeju Island as there are many curves, a lot of speed bumps, and these roundabouts that can come up pretty quick. Like the statues, these mounds can also be found all over the island. And I loved driving through these very small towns. After about an hour's drive, we finally made it to Saryeoni Forest. Starts off with plenty of food, a small map, and a bathroom for the long hike. If you've done enough exploring in Korea, these old burial mounds won't surprise you. These girls could not resist taking selfies of themselves, and they somehow kept staying one step ahead of us. After quite a long walk, we came to this point and realized that there was now a mound to climb, so we decided we had enough and turned back around. We found this short trail that leads back to the entrance. It was actually a very beautiful pathway, and we found this pine being supported by its neighbors. We built quite an appetite after that long walk. I had been to many restaurants in Korea so far, and this place felt unique. And what was also different from other places was their side dishes, which is called panjan in Korean. One of the things I like about Korea is you get more food for your buck than you do in America. And I mean a lot more. Now, as I said before, Jeju can get windy, and sometimes more than you can expect. It gets so bad that they have to put this tarp down on the sand to prevent it from blowing all over the town. We may have come late, but it was definitely a great view even at night. And even the small towns are well lit, so you kind of feel like you're in a smaller version of Seoul. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, or annyeonghaseyo.